Welcome in once again to the YGO Fresh Off the Press community, where we analyze the current post, trends, and forecast of the Yu-Gi-Oh markets. We're here to feed the endless eternal Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard market watch addiction, guys, because you guys already know. Welcome in. The channel continues to grow. 2.5 is just around the corner. 2.5K, I can smell it. These tins, they're fresh off the press, just like the channel, waiting to have an owner. There's the prize for our giveaway. All you have to do is make sure you're subscribed, ring that bell. If you have a phone and you're watching the video horizontally, flip it vertical real quick. Just destroy that subscribe and like button, as it really does help out the channel and it helps you stay informed and also participate in our giveaway just around the corner at 2.5K. Stay tuned. And our members, thank you so much for your support. We'll have an exclusive giveaway for you guys, so stay tuned. Immediately we move into Age of Overlord, guys. This set is just around the corner. We talked about this set like a week or two ago, and it's just around the corner. It's like 3 weeks away. It feels like months from now, you know, October, late October, mid to late October, you know, yada, yada, yada. But I think this set will break the new metagame. It will break the new metagame format. It'll break simple. It's too many deck archetypes receiving support. A lot of new cards, fresh off the press, just like the channel, that I think is going to be impacting the metagame, you know, for the rest of the year and into next year, 2024 as well. So what a set. I'm excited. I look forward to it. You know, the Horus cards, what else? The Supreme cards, you know, Manadiums are getting support too. Just all these decks can come into the forefront of the meta right now, where you have Cashteer, you have Unchained, you have Flunderees, all these different types of decks. Now Manadiums and Supreme cards, and what else? Horus, all of these new decks. You know, some just receiving new support that already exists, and then like Horus is a brand new deck archetype that I think they're going to play a big role into the new metagame. So, you know, let's actually discuss some cards that might get impacted, you know, price-wise, you know, once this set releases. So again, Age of Overlord, just around the corner. You know, a lot of people think this is a long time from now. No, man, it'll come quicker than we think. Look, DD Crow Secret Rare, we just talked about this card the other day. Once I got home from YCS Cancun, I said, guys, thankfully for $10, I picked up my second copy, but I'm still missing a third. And unfortunately, oh man, yeah, man. I just wanted one more, just one more. And these people, single digit under 5 listings before, who bought this card at 15s, and who bought all of these cards out? What is going on, man? But one in my secret rare, now I have 2 of these. 2, and not a playset. Whoever did this buy is going to force me to sell my 2, and it's going to hurt because I really love how that card looks. But I'm not going to play 2 only. I needed a playset. I'm not going to pay these prices. I mean, we could have a retracement back down to the mean, but these cards are hard to get from Speed Duel. You know, these Speed Duel secrets from GX Duelists of the Shadows. No one cracked that open. Supplies just thin, extremely low, and yeah, I'm gonna have to use Ultra DD Crows from the other Speed Duel. There's some Speed Duel Ultras. Those look nice, but not like the secrets. It's unfortunate. But yeah, this card is getting cleaned out, guys. Bought out, you know, one page, only a couple of listings, a couple of play sets here and there, and then the card gets officially cleaned out. People are getting ready. You know, they're going to be going for the graveyard. And Crow is, I believe, is going to cycle back into the meta. That's why we talked about this card the other day. The Ultras, we reviewed them at under $1 billion. They're steals. I could see Crow going to 2 to 3s easy. Too easy. Just easy mode, guys. 2 to 3 billies. That's up 2 to 3x from current prices. Probably even in excess of 5 billies. You know, so you just never know. You want to make sure you get that exposure. Then as we saw here, you know, look, a lot of new people came into the channel, have been coming lately, and we discussed. You know, we went through this a couple of weeks ago, even over a month ago. You know, I made a couple of videos about Age of Overlord. But yeah, look, I just want to emphasize for the new people, Visa Starfrost. When you see direct wording, you know, by Konami on, you know, describing a set, things of that nature, expect further support for it. So as we can see here, only for 4 versions, you have the Starlight, the Sneak Peek Ultra, the OG Secrets, and the Prismatics. At Billy's, it's a steal. It's a steal, guys. This is it. Currently at all-time lows, under 100 listings only. Look, you have a couple of walls of China. Make sure you pick up your Visa Star Frost now. I wouldn't be surprised if this card goes back up to 2 to 3 billies, eventually, reaches 5s. Who knows? Maybe double digits one day. You just never know the demand and how it could come in. So I'm already getting exposure to this card. Want to just have my RO9, put 10 bucks in it at the very least, and live to fight another day. Then Vanadium Brian Hart. We are always talking about the main card for the deck. The main card right now. From Cyberstorm Axis as an ultra rare. Again, we see direct support coming. Boom, right here. From Sayak and Duelist Nexus. Make sure you guys get this card. Right now, 6 billies. I think I just ordered a playset. Again, just put 20 bucks in just to get some exposure. Am I going to be playing the deck? No. Do I really care about the deck archetype? No, I don't, honestly. But do I care the fact that this card is 6 billies and I'm going to see it at 15s down the road? Yes. Double digits for sure. Maybe even 15s. And that's when we want to sell. Take that close to 3x and live to fight another day. You can see, look, roller coaster going up, going down. Right now that it's down. I want to ride that roller coaster back up once that support comes out in just 3 weeks, guys. The hype is going to start. The rumor mills and Vanadium, the support is going to break the meta, this and that. So I want to pick up the card now so that we can sell it to those people that come in, and let themselves get taken over by the hype. We sell to those people. We buy now when no one cares, just before the hype comes in. Make sure you have this card, exposure to this card. Then we have Supreme cards. We went through King Zark, Supreme King Zark the other day, and we said that this card is 3 billies when it was freemium, cheapmium at under a billy forever. Now that, again, we come here, we see the Supreme King Zark, Z-Zark, right there. Supreme King Zark, guys, right there, guys, literally. Look, you can see it. They viewed it in Maximum Crisis, which is true. They're literally talking about this card. So this whole archetype is getting support. So what is our job? To come in and check these cards out. Look at the spike, the curvature off the lows here for the last 3 months. People are getting ready. People are getting ready. This card only has like this secret and a common, I think so. So right now, look, it's already bumping up. You have a couple of deals here. Then the card is double digits. Insane. 2 pages only, 15 listings only. It's already starting. Your boy Jay is bringing you this fresh off the press information so you guys can stay ahead of the game. Guys, no one's talking about these cards. No one's thinking about Age of Overlord right now. Usually most people wait until the set comes out. They wait until the set is here, then they react to everything, but they didn't know that 2, 3 weeks, a month before, they could have been looking at these cards. They don't have that information. That's why we're here, to provide that value. That fresh, off the press content, quality information. Look, it's easy. Just come here, check out the archetype, a lot of great cards. Again, this is Secret Rare Max Rarity. You can see the curvature. Look, go into double digits. If you have time, snipe this deal up. 12s, 13s for 2 of those, not bad at all. I expect this, again, double digits soon, probably even in excess of 15s, maybe even 20s. You never know how strong the hype is going to come in. So I think I have one of these maybe, so I'm already exposed. I got this cheapmium, so I live to fight another day. Then we have obviously Supreme King Zark. We just talked about it. Again, those are the unlimbs, but if we clean this up janitor style, we see it's almost a 4 billy card. Quickly goes up to 6s and above, 3 pages only, 26 listings. But right there, guys, the demand is coming in. People are getting ready. But then you have the other cards, the ones that no one's paying attention to. The first 2 are the most popular Supreme cards. But then you have Supreme King Dragon Clearwing. You have Supreme King Dragon Dark Rebellion. And you have Supreme King Dragon Starving Venom, guys. So you have these 3 Supreme cards. Look, Code of the Duelist Rare, first at OG. Legendary Dragon decks. Let's see. We have, is that like the OG version? Okay, so the rare we have here, they were all rares as the OGs, of course. They got reprints and things of that nature. But look, you can see the clear spike, guys. The facts in the charts. There's the evidence. We're not speculating here, all this, that. No. If the price is going up, it's for a reason. The demand is coming in. A lot of people are trying to get ahead of the game. I mean, at least the people that are informed. And look, you can see here, this one is what? The rare's first eds, 50 cents. 8 wall. After that, it's a billy card. Literally, after that is a billy card. Only 2 pages, 16 listings. Look, people coming in. They're getting their copies. There you go. For Dark Rebellion here, look, same deal. Clean this up. You have the rares, first ed OGs. Right here, boom. 39 cents, 2 quarters. You have walls at China, but eventually it'll go up to a billy. 56 listings. Same deal. People coming in. Then we have Supreme King Dragon Starving Venom. We just talked about it. But let's clean it up real quick. Under 2 quarters a pop, as we can see here. Eventually I could see this rare at a Billy. Hard card to get. Hard cards, yes, they have common reprints, things of that nature, but the rarity that matters the most is the max rarity, in this case from Code of the Duelist, as rares. I could see these rares pushing 2 to 3s, you know, at a minimum, maybe even 5. You just never know. You already see the demand coming in. These are 3 cards that if I could, I would keep in mind. Of course, you have this OTS Super as well, you know, but I don't think this is related to this archetype. What else? You have a couple of other cards here, but yeah, Supreme King, what is this? Man, just looking at it right now. Let me see, you confused some Dark Fusion. Okay, no. But yeah, you guys get the gist. Make sure you keep those Supreme cards in mind. And then Royal Prison. Look, guys, we just talked about the card the other day. It still hasn't moved that much, but you see the spike here after we talked about it. And that's the thing. You can still find readily available at 25 cents, but it quickly goes up to 2 quarters a pop. You do have a couple of play sets here and there, but it's almost doubling up since we talked about it. Under 50 listings already. Get your Royal Prisons now. Imagine flipping this, going first against Horus. You know what I mean? If they don't have a Cyclone or back row removal, a counter to this, they're done for. So make sure you keep the card in mind. Guys, link in the description down below. It brings you here to our centralized resources. We have short form content platforms here, Discord, over 150 people that continues to grow. Don't miss out. One click gets you in. Shout out to the Semi-Limited Podcast and Haver. Thanks for having me on. Make sure you check those podcast episodes out. And we have our very own Fresh Off the Podcast episode 3 just around the corner. Make sure you check out for that. We're working in the lab hard. And then my shop, I have my TCG player shop in case you're interested, and then I pop up merch store as well, you know, fresh off the press product here if you want to support the channel. You know, these shirts are fire, so make sure you keep that in mind, and then make sure you ring that subscribe button right there and destroy the like button, as it really does help out us here, me and the channel, and then it helps you guys to stay informed and you know, for podcast episode releases, live stream information, and also giveaways. Guys, 2.5K is just around the corner. We're going to be making that giveaway soon. Just stay tuned. All you have to do is subscribe and ring that bell so that you can stay tuned for the fresh off the press information. And guys, none of this content is official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. So continue to entertain me, Jay. Continue, please. We're going to go through some of the rank 8s. Guys, Horus is just around the corner, as we said. And I just want to update you guys on some of these prices. You have the max rarity goes for around 30s on limbs. That's not bad. OT's around 20s. I got to check that out for myself. And then we have Secret Rares, Divine Dragon Knight, Felgrand. What a card. Just 4 prints. You know, 2 of them are higher max rarity per se. Hard to get. And then you have Secret Rares. That's it. 4 of these. Just 4 of these. That's crazy. Let's check the OTs. As we can see here, let's clean this up. We have near mints at 18s. That's not bad. That's a deal right there, honestly. That is a straight up deal. And then the first eds are in excess of 25s. I think this is still cheap for what it could be. I could see this card doubling up, going to 50s, at least for the first ed OGs, because might get demand now. Again, in Horus decks, let's see how that plays out. But what a card to keep in mind. Then again, only 4 other printings. Let's go to the secret. The OG first ed, a secret rare print. If we clean this up, look, 11 shekels. 11 shekels, honestly, I would just get the OTs at this point, even if it's on limbs. Because after these are bought up right here, the card is already a 15 to 16, 17 Billy card. Low listings, the demand is coming in, and this card is not as easy to get. Then we have, obviously, Dingirsu, the Orcus of the Evening Star, getting a reprint in November, so make sure you keep that in mind. Yes, the deck comes out before. People are going to want this card. That's why this card is not under 5 Billies yet. Why? Because the demand is coming in, because people need it. Want to play it in Horus just to have access to this broken card that sends a card from the field to the grave on summon, just broken. But this is getting a reprint in the 25th rarity collection, so make sure you keep it in mind. I wouldn't be investing into this card per se, but if I need one and I want to play the deck, I would buy it and just go down with the ship with the 1 copy just to make sure that I get some playability out of it. Then we have number 97 Draglubion. We have the massively overprinted, goes from the past to ultra rare, but I would just go for the secret at this point, max rarity. You know, number 97 again here, broken card, can't be targeted unless you special summon from your extra deck another. Look, another number card, I think. Yeah, number monsters. You see, just broken. Lets you bring another monster from the extra. Just broken effect. Used to be 8 Billies, you know, in March of this year. Wow. Okay, March of this year, 8 Billies, and now it's a $3 card. And yeah, as you can see, it quickly goes up to 4s and eventually 5s 42 listings. I could see the potential in this card being $5 very, very soon, maybe even double digits down the line. So definitely a generic rank 8 to keep in mind. Then we have number 107, Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon, guys. The ultimate rare at 20s, not bad. Ghost at 60, wow. That's just crazy. And then we have the ultras and the, more ultras and more ultras, and then the rare and the common. So, readily available, easy to get copies down here, but make sure you keep in mind the mid-max rarities might move on towards $5 as these get harder to get. And these might go up to Billy. So make sure you keep it in mind. It'd be good for you guys to at least get one copy to get access to this broken card. Number 107, just such a great rank 8 XCs. Then we have Heradic Sun Dragon Overlord of Heliopolis. This card was actually played against me by Horus, the Horus deck that I faced the other day on EDO Pro. And it's crazy. They just came with this card and they popped all my cards. It's too good. This one's massively overprinted with over 300 listings, sorry. I don't care about this one. I care about these two. And as you can see, look, the first edition already from Galactic Overlord is already $750 right here. Quickly becomes double digits, only one page. Single digi listings for the first edition. Extremely hard to get, guys. Look, once per turn, you can detach 1 XC material from this card. Tribute any number of monsters from your hand and or your side of the field. Minimum 1. Destroy an equal number of cards on the field. So if you're playing the mirror match, you can go for the continuous. Just tribute your own monsters from hand and then bring them back in your turn from the graveyard. You can see the potential in the mirror match, or even against, or even the deck using it. The Horus deck using it against other strategies. I can see the potential. And you can see the card moving on up for the first eds. Not too many listings left. The good thing is that you have this mid-max secret rare per se, matching the secret rarity, but from the 2012 tins. I like this card. You can see it spiking as of late. And I can see the potential right now. Under a Billy. This is cheap mium. Guys, under a Billy for this card. I can see this at $5 easily down the road. Under 50 listings already. Make sure you keep this card in mind. If you just get access under a Billy, get access to it, please. I think I have a playset around there. I think it's 3 of these, honestly, because they were just too cheap. The card looks beautiful also as a secret rare. So make sure you keep this card in mind. Then we have number 23, Lancelot, Dark Knight of the Underworld. One that has a promotional ultra rare, 12-13 shekels. But then you have Breakers of Shadows. Guys, Bosch, super rare. This card was printed a long time ago in the sneak peek, as a sneak peek version, I believe so, or it came in those little sets that came that brought like 3 packs, and then you could pull this as well. So extremely hard card to get. It's essentially a 4 Billy card, a lot of 1-ofs before it continues to 6s, only 2 pages. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Then you have play sets at around 8 to 9s, double digits. Don't sleep on this one. This is an Omni Negate. Yes, it's an it's an automatic. Like you can't choose. Whatever your opponent plays first, you have to negate it. But at the end of the day, it's an Omni Negate. Generic rank 8 zombie. Wow, I didn't know it was zombie until right now. But yeah, this card is beautiful. It's extremely hard to get, and it quickly goes up to 5 Billy. So you never know if it's finds some space into the extra deck. Number 68, we talked about it a long time ago in one of our videos that we made, talking about rank 8s to get once this set was first announced. And I like this one. I just do. It's broken. Against a mirror match, it's like an Abyss Dweller on steroids, guys. Literally. Gains 100 attack and defense for each monster in the graveyards. Once per turn, you can detach 1 material from this card until the end of your opponent's turn. This card cannot be destroyed by card effects. Also, neither player can special summon monsters from the graveyard. Like, guys, this is a generic rank 8 that it's an Abyss Dweller on steroids. I mean, I don't know how this won't see play against Horus, especially in the mirror. Again, number 68, Xenophon, the Sky Priest, came in the 2017 Megatins. Max rarity super rare as a promo in the Megatins. Then you have the rare from Toon Chaos. Who cares? I mean, but even, Toon Chaos cards are not as easy to get. So I would come in, guys. Look, if you clean this up here real quick, let's see how many, already under 100 listings. Look, people getting ready, smart people buying all these copies. I don't have as many of these. I might have an R09, so I'm ready in that sense. But man, smart people, look at that, guys. They're coming in early. That's how people make money in this game, honestly. Patience wins this game. You come in, buy these copies. Look, there's a 30 wall of China right here. If you guys want to get that type of exposure, there's plenty of walls of China. but I can see the potential on this one. I really like it. Then we have Heradic Sky Dragon, Overlord of Heliopolis. Man, from Gross from the past. Jay goes from the past. The first goes from the past, obviously. This ultra rare, no one knows about this card. No one knows this card exists. Generic rank 8. Again, once per turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a card you control in your graveyard and or your banished cards, quick effect, you can detach one material, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. So this protects, it could, you know, you can make this card and it protects your continuous spell if you're playing Horus, right? Because, you know, if their target to banish, target to destroy, you know, you can protect it with this card. It's a big booty. You can see the spike. Wow, used to be 69 cents, now in excess of $1 billion. Wow, this card is appreciating in price, spiking up hard, 62 listings, and people getting ready. They just want exposure to all these generic rank 8s just in case some of these sneak into the official deck list, you know, played in YCS, regionals, and things of that nature once Horus comes out. So, you know, make sure you guys are ready. Then we have the Zombie Vampire, another good one. Again, had the OG print, but recently reprinted in the tins. You can see, used to be 46 cents. You see the curvature off the lows now. You know, as you can see here, yeah, the walls are what, at 60 cents again? The demand is coming in for this card under 100 listings. Make sure you guys have your copies. Don't sleep on this card. Looks beautiful. Prismatic Secret, max rarity. The card is super cheap. I already have my stack of this one, you know, and this will be a Billy before you know it. Just easy work, guys. Easy work of the markets. Easy money, guys. Then we have Telemach Cladus. Shout out to Chris for pointing this out in the Fresh Friday, our last Fresh Friday feature. You know, I ordered myself an R09 just to have some exposure. Same deal. Generic rank 8 lets you search a spellcaster, a spell from your deck. That's just broken. If the conditions are met, we went over this in the Fresh Friday feature. And again, comes in Duelist Nexus. No one's paying attention to this one. So again, shout out to Chris for pointing this one out. I didn't even know this card existed before he mentioned it. And it's just beautiful to see. Just such a great card with great potential. Make sure you keep it in mind. Then obviously number 38, Hope Harbinger, Dragon Titanic Galaxy. You have the ultra rare here, mid-max. Then you have the gold, secrets. They don't look that bad, honestly. I don't like gold rare cards, but that's the exception. And then the super rare right here. This card is too cheap still. Literally, too cheap. At 273, of course, you have the massive Wall of China with over 1,000 copies, but then it'll be a $3 billion card. You can see this card reaching $5 easy. This is generic spell negation, effect or card negation, just so good. Generic rank 8. I think number 38 is going to be making a comeback soon. And then we have Coach King, Giant Trainer as well. I thought this was getting a reprint somewhere, if I'm not mistaken. Is it the 2-player starter set coming early next year? I think so, but people don't care. They're getting ready. They want to have access to a card like this. We talked about this card the other day, but just wanted you guys to make sure that you keep it in mind as well. Guys, hopefully you found value in today's content. I just want you guys to be ready for AGOV, Age of Overlord, coming out in just like 3 weeks. That'll happen quicker than you know it. So I want you guys making these moves now to get ready. Don't wait. Don't be like everyone else. They wait until the set actually comes out. Then they go crazy getting these cards that are already elevated in price, and then they go and pay a premium, you know, hopefully to you guys that you're selling at those prices if you make, you know, the necessary moves. But again, this is not official financial advice, guys. This is just what I'm looking at, what I'm planning to do, just to get exposure to most of these cards as the set, you know, almost comes out. So leave a comment down below. Just let me know what do you think about today's video, everything that went on. AGOV, are you excited? Are you looking forward to the support? And, you know, many of these decks may be taking over the meta and things of that nature. Thank you so much for your support, guys. We're almost at 2.5K. If you made it this far into the video, you guys continue to be the straight MVPs, man. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, ring that bell for me, and like the video. I'm seeing a lot of likes in the video lately, so I'm liking that, no pun intended, you know, a lot, because our likes are getting up, you know, and I really appreciate all your guys' support. Guys, thank you so much for your time, for your attention, and for your support. Stay fresh.